guys, how you all doing today? Thank you, Mac. Alright, so this is what I'm toying with here, guys. So, this is his overlay. So what we're going to be doing, or what I'm going to be attempting to do, is kind of try and show what I would do to this guy's overlay to make it better. Damn, Malcolm, I'm sorry, buddy. So as you can see, he's got the generic, you know, box, neons. In this case, he hasn't got his logo, which I appreciate, but he's got his name there. Now, again, we've discussed this before about names and stuff on streams. His name is right here. So having it right here does nothing for his stream at all. It literally is just there. Although, because he's got the Twitch numbers thing here, it kind of makes sense. But that's what we're going to mess around with today. So we're going to toy around with what I would do to make his our overlay a little better. And then we're going to have a little discussion. It'd probably be... But we could make it better. So this is a thing I cut out from a random picture I found on Google. You know, you're not allowed to do this, guys. To be clear, you cannot just take this picture off of Google, throw it in whatever you want, and that makes it yours. That's not how it works. But it will make a good example. So, his whole name and everything goes under the whole Hulk thing. Hulk is all about radiation and that sort of thing, so I thought, you know, radioactive or biohazard symbol. I would probably add in some... Let's see if we can find it. Let's bring ourselves a tab down. So this is what I'd want. I would get an artist to do me up this, but on the angles that I need. And I would add those clamps in at all four corners. So let's go. Let's just grab this. This is going to be very rough, guys, because again, I'm not an artist. Despite what people think, I am not an artist. I have some flair, but... So let's go like there, I don't know, to about there, and to, actually that might have been a bit far, maybe there. So this is the spot where I'd have the clamp, and I repeat it for all three sides here. And that way I could have it so it looked like they were being grabbed. Sure, let's use my little tentacle man. That'll work. So we drag this one down in. We want it to be below the overlay. Alright, so that, you can imagine that as my camera overlay. That is what I'm using. That is my camera as I stream. Alright. Now, and again, I'm not going to be making this in After Effects or anything like that. I don't really want to have to render something out as an example. Rendering takes time. What's up, Mac? How you doing? So we'll be starting Stream Raiders soonish. I just want to get a few people in first. But yeah, so now we've got this slice here. And let's put it above everything. And then let's duplicate it. Duplicate. So, first one I'd have come flying in from the side here. Blocks off this. Then, is this the one for rotate? It is. Go like that. Again, this isn't going to be perfect because, well, I'm not trying to make it perfect. It's just an example, but alright, so it's not perfect, but you kind of see what I'm doing there, right? So when I wanted to transition to a be right back, again, these would be proper clamps, not just bloody squares. But I'd simply have it so when I want to transition to a be right back in this case, I would simply have these move down after they spawn into the center. And all of a sudden, everything I'm doing in the camera is blocked. There's still a little bit of movement there, so you can tell it's still active. It's not just deleted, which I think makes a difference. And like, the more precise cut you do, the better off you'll be, so. And that's a really simple example of how you would take your overlay to the next level, because he could still have his Hulk picture here in the back, so you know you still have your Hulk picture and everything, your green screened out, your camera's there, but then when you don't want to, you can have it so it goes over like that. The other thing you could do is have it so you know it's a alert. So let's go here, this piece. What's up, Dark Weaver? Why are you awake? So you take this and you would attach it to this piece. Or if you want to get real fancy, you can kind of overlap it. And like, when you do this, you have to do it in creation, but you would go in and you would cut that piece there out of the L. And then on... Wait, I think I confused pieces, right? Yeah. So let's turn all of these layers off for a second. Merge visible, merge. And then turn them all back on. And then let's grab this and go... Damn it. You have no clue, been trying? Damn. I'm sorry, Dark Weaver, baby. Yeah, I feel that. Alright, let's turn that one off. Let's turn that one off, and that one off, and this one off. And then again, we want to merge visible layers, merge, and then turn everything back on. So now all of a sudden you've got potential, not just for a be right back, but for an animated in follow alert. So you would simply make your follow alert come over top of your thing. You know, you could have a green pulse effect over top of this. And yeah, it's literally you have it spawn over your camera. What's up, Fugle baby? And it's a cool effect. It's something that you can do. It's not particularly complicated. Like this does not look good, but if you know an artist, or if you have an artist that you're paying, you know, this is about an hour's work maybe. That's how it's taken me, what, under 30 minutes to do this up. And I'm not an artist. I'm just kind of throwing stuff together. And all of a sudden you've got a new camera overlay. You've got a cool way to have your alerts come up. It makes it look like the alerts are integrated into your camera overlay, which makes it look cooler. That's why I do the Stargate activation when I get a follower, because that gives me a cooler introduction into the stream when they're like, oh, I'll leave a follow, and they see it and they're like, wow, you know, that's integrated, that looks hard to do. And it's really not. It's just a matter of working out, using what you have available to make the best out of it. So, you know, nice and simple. You know, hopefully that helps somebody. We're gonna, again, cut this down. I'm gonna do this into a little YouTube video for Rampage, so he can go, oh yeah, I see what you were talking about there. Exactly. It's all about smoke and mirrors, working out what to do with what you have available. And I mean, something like this is very simple, but it makes a big difference. And there's one last thing. You can have it set up so he has his, like, donation bits, I'm assuming followers and subs down the bottom there. Instead of having it there like that, you could add a section here that looks like where the clamp goes, and you could put that information in those boxes. So you could have, like, you can't fit it all because I only put 3 clamps instead of 4 because of the segmenting, but you know, you could have the important ones. So new follower, on one corner, you know? Then you could have maybe donos here on the other corner. And then on the last one, you could go subscribers or bits. Honestly, I don't know why you would put bits there. You know, we'll be discussing that sort of thing in about 10 minutes. So, you know, I'll kind of get in and explain why I don't know why you would put it there. But it's just an example. And then you could take this little Twitch bubble and have it sitting just over top of the overlay. I actually think I have a Twitch logo in amongst something here. Was it... do I have it in YouTube somewhere? No, it doesn't seem like I do, damn it. Logos. Where are my logos? I mean, I could just throw in a social media one. Oh, wait, there. Alright, so treat this here as the, treat this here as the, little, the number of viewers icon here, but you could literally put it here, you know, nice and scaled down, make sure it's at the top. Again, it's a solid image, so it will look clearer than this does, but it's just an example. In fact, let's just zoom in and go. Let's go with that pink. That'll make it stand out more. And again, you could do this with just about anything. And yeah, that is a very simple way to upgrade your logo or anything like that. Slap some little bit of flair, and all of a sudden you go from being a very basic, generic, I have a square neon with logo or name, to something a bit more fancy. So yeah, hopefully that helps somebody. I'm going to be putting that video up. I'm going to edit that down, obviously, into something a little more smooth, but